Hello, and today we are looking at the Gemini 200 Flybe Bombardier Q400 in 1/200 scale. And as you can see, it comes packaged in this really nice, sturdy presentation box. It's got the Gemini stuff all outlined in gold here. It's got Gemini 200, the scale, the model, again, Bombardier Q400. It's model number. And then on the back, info about what a Gemini jet is, all in gold, to show you how the premium of this, as this is Gemini 200, the larger variant of Gemini jets. Of course, on the front again, we have the airline and an image of the plane identical to the one found inside. Now let's open it up, and as you can see, the box is held down with a magnet. You can just pop it off. You see, it's a very nice, sturdy box, held very neatly together with a magnet, just overall very nicely packaged. And as you can see, inside it's packaged within some foam, and it's got 3 pieces here, which are for a stand, which we will put together shortly, see. And then just remove the layer of foam. You can see, there it is, sat very nicely in its box. So let's just get it out and have a close-up look. And there you have it, the Gemini 200 Flybe Bombardier Q400 in a lovely 1/200 scale. And as this is 1/200 scale, you can see all of the detail really clearly. Actually, the first thing you'll notice, this is a turboprop plane. Actually, they've got the big turboprop engines with the propellers. And yes, look, they do spin. It's a really nice touch. And let's look at the other one, just to show you. It's looking very nice. It's really clear propellers. Now sticking on the wings, you can see the things like the flaps here, the ailerons, just looking really nice in detail. And looking under, you see, put the landing gear here near the jet engines, and you can see the little hatch for where the landing gear goes. Got really nice wheels, and they do spin as well. So really nice little attention to detail there. Now, whilst we're looking at the undercap body of the fuselage, you can see we've got a nice Flybe written here, and here is the space where the stand goes in, which we'll be putting it on later. Again, we've got landing gear nicely at the front here as well. Same lovely detail across, the little Gemini Jets logo right there, just so you know. And you see on the underside of the wing, we have its registration of G2BEE1193, which you can also find written here. Again, G2BEE1193, it's on there. I believe it's also on the other side of the plane, right there as well. As you can see, looking at the cockpit, it's really nicely detailed. With it being 1/200, you can see the printing on it so clearly, making it really nice. Now let's move to the rear of the plane. You can see it has a T-tail. You can see the things like the rudders and the elevators on the horizontal stabilizers. And as you see, it's also got this extra piece running all the way down to the middle of the plane where the registration is written. And of course, everything is really nice, as you can see here. Got a little reflective piece for a light, and I believe there is a second one right here to also kind of reflect the light to make it look like it is a light itself. Now, let's look at the livery, as this has a really nice purple Flybe livery. Honestly, I really enjoy this nice purple livery theme, paired with the white. Just a very nice, sleek looking livery. I'm going to match this really nicely with the detail in this printing. Let's look at it. Overall, it's very nice. Like I said, this is a turboprop regional jet, the Bombardier Q400, but it's also known as the de Havilland Canada DHC-8 or -A, and that's because this particular model of plane has been manufactured by both Bombardier and de Havilland Canada at different points in time, and that's why it's known by both names. But both manufacturers are Canadian, so either way, this is a Canadian plane. Now, again, we've seen the Flybe livery. Flybe were once a British-based airline, and it was one of the largest independent regional airlines in Europe. And they were once the largest operator of the Bombardier Q400. However, Flybe have since ceased operations, so you will not see a plane like this flying around anymore. So this livery and this airline have been retired to aviation history. So overall, it's a really cool piece, because you won't see this flying around now. This may be your only chance to see a plane in this livery. So very cool little piece of aviation history of one of the largest former regional airlines the world, that at least Europe, has seen. Now this particular model has a wingspan of about 14.2 centimeters and it's about 16.4 centimeters long. So it's a very nice sized model. Now let's move on to looking at its stand. So let's just close the box, move it out the way. As you can see, we place the plane down. It comes in 3 pieces, and you just slide them in. Piece 1, and then it should just, there we go, slide in. See, the stand will then sit there. Like I said, there's a little hole underneath, so you get into focus. You can just push it in. Oh. You have it, there it is, sitting very nicely on its stand. Just push the legs in, push it onto the bottom, and it sits really nicely. So it's really easy to display, and with its really nice livery, this was a great display piece for anyone's collection, whether you have it still in the box, kept safe, or on display like this. It's just a wonderful, wonderful model. And it's available now from modelcorner.co.uk.